the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys. Man, hey, but check this out, Stevie Boy. This is what I don't agree with you on. Because you are not an athlete, Stevie Boy, you made it sound like it was so egregious that they're just sending Shedeur Sanders to the Wolves because he's black and they want him to not be prepared and it's going to be so bad. And they just setting him up for failure because he never took snaps with the first team. And, oh my God, they just going to ruin his career. Stephen A., shut up. You don't even make no sense saying something that dumb. An athlete, we live for those moments. That's our time to shine. We don't want to think nothing negative in those moments. You want to think positive in those moments. This could be the moment that you go from a bench player to a starter. Guys pray for those moments. Who cares that you don't get the reps with the main team? They have people that factor that in already. You factor that in if a guy throw an aerial pass or he throw a pass and the receiver goes in instead of out, then we know that's because they haven't spent much time together and they don't have the timing down yet. If guys are not scrambling back to the ball, we know, okay, cool. They don't have the timing down because they haven't worked with him on that in practice. So we understand that. Everybody understands that. But what you don't understand, Stevie Boy, is that as an athlete, you don't cry if you get time. You don't. You get in there and give what you got. You at the highest level. You get in there. You heard what Shedeur said. That was fun. And if he threw the ball at receivers that are not as good as the first receivers, once he started throwing the ball at the main receivers, this a better receiving core. Should it make it easier for him? Now, will it be some errant passes here and there? Yeah, that's to be expected. You factor that in by saying, that's why you have your commentators say he'll need more reps with the first practice unit. But you don't make him out to be a victim just because he didn't take reps with the starters. That's stupid. Like Stephen A., you don't know what you want to do, boy. You don't know what you want to do. This nigga don't know if he want to be a Black Panther activist. He don't know if he want to be a Republican. He don't know if he want to be a Democrat. This nigga try to stay neutral on all fronts. Say something good about the Republican, then turn around and say something bad about him. Say something good about the Democrat, then turn around and say something bad about him. It's like this nigga, he gonna make sure he toe that line. Now, Stephen A., you told somebody that they need to chill out before they go to jail, but they obviously won't listen. But Stephen A., you don't need to ever give advice about the actual game. Like you using that large platform to turn these kids into little whiny schoolgirls when you cannot be a whiny schoolgirl at the professional level. You get an opportunity, you get a chance to start. That's called an opportunity. It don't matter at what level. Stephen A., he's getting paid millions of dollars as a backup quarterback. So you got to be ready at the drop of a hat. I didn't take snaps with the first team all week. I'm not going to be able to do it. You're setting me up for failure. Matter of fact, he's out. I'll play next week after I take the snaps with the first team. Like, that's not how it works, Stevie Boy. They're professionals for a reason. You have more than one quarterback for a reason. You trust that backup quarterback is professional enough to be ready in case the starting quarterback goes down. And it's not looked at as you're setting a guy up for failure because backup quarterbacks can come in and save the game. Stephen A. Dummy. Just stick to picking out big words out the dictionary to say because that don't make sense to say what you said. When backup quarterbacks get paid millions of dollars to come in, they're asked to come in without no reps with the starting unit and go in and play like they're professionals and win games. I think my take is spot on. I don't think any professional athlete look at being able to have an opportunity to start as in that situation as a victim situation. They look at it as an opportunity. Everybody didn't crack their knee, Stephen A. Some people got a chance to play, and some people look at any opportunity, any chance on the court or field of play as an opportunity. Sorry you didn't experience that, Weenie Dog.